Hello, dear friends. Today we are going to explore something incredibly important together. As we journey through our golden years, our health becomes more precious than ever. The topic we will discuss today might surprise you, but it could also transform how you think about staying healthy and strong. You have probably heard the wise saying that if you deal with the root cause, you will not have to suffer the outcome. This is not just clever words. This is a powerful truth that many people overlook when it comes to their health. Today, I want to ask you an important question. Why is it that despite all the amazing medical breakthroughs we have seen in recent decades, millions of people are still diagnosed with cancer each year? Could there be something we are not being told about preventing this disease naturally? Let me share some facts with you. According to the American Cancer Society, over 20 million new cancer cases were identified in the year 2022. Nearly 10 million people lost their lives to this disease in that same year. These are not just numbers on a page. These statistics represent real families, real heartbreak, and real lives that were changed forever. Behind each number is a story of someone's mother, father, grandparent, or dear friend. What makes this even more concerning is how cancer is typically treated today. While it is true that treatments like chemotherapy and radiation can be life-saving in certain situations, they often come with severe physical and emotional challenges. Many people wonder if there might be another way to approach this disease. The encouraging news is that yes, there are natural approaches that have been known for generations. These methods are rooted in ancient wisdom and are now being supported by modern scientific research. However, because these natural approaches challenge certain established interests, this valuable knowledge has often been suppressed or simply ignored for far too long. That is exactly what I am here to share with you today. I want you to know that nature truly does hold many keys to healing and preventing cancer. Before we continue this important journey together, I would love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a comment below sharing where you are watching from and how old you are. Let us see how many of us are choosing to protect our strength as we age. The hidden truth about cancer. Have you ever taken a quiet moment to ask yourself why cancer seems to be spreading more widely and rapidly than ever before in human history? What makes this disease grow so aggressively, despite all the incredible advances we have made in medicine and technology? Here is an even more intriguing question for you to consider. If we could truly understand what fuels cancer growth, could we possibly stop or slow it down by cutting off its supply? This question has driven many people, including myself, to search deeply for answers that go far beyond what we typically hear about. During my personal journey to uncover the truth, I spent countless hours exploring studies, reports, and interviews with doctors, medical researchers, natural healers, and nutrition experts. Many of these professionals had either studied cancer intensively for years or had fought the disease themselves and emerged victorious on the other side. What amazed me the most throughout this research was discovering a single shared principle that they all agreed upon, despite their different backgrounds and approaches. If you want to weaken cancer, you need to starve it. You need to starve it of the specific things it depends on to stay alive and continue spreading throughout the body. Let me start by sharing something that most people do not realize. Sugar is cancer's primary fuel source. It might truly shock you to learn that cancer cells consume up to 15 times more glucose than normal, healthy cells do. This means that every single time we consume excess sugar, whether through soft drinks, pastries, candy, or even hidden sugars in processed foods, we may unknowingly be feeding cancer cells. A brilliant scientist named Dr. Otto Warburg won the Nobel Prize for discovering something remarkable about how cancer cells work. Cancer cells do not create energy the same way that healthy cells do. While normal cells use oxygen to produce the energy they need, cancer cells actually ferment sugar even when plenty of oxygen is available. This unusual method of energy production allows cancer cells to thrive while bypassing the normal cellular rules and boundaries that keep healthy cells in check. This brings us to a second critical insight that you should know about. Cancer absolutely loves low-oxygen environments. While our healthy cells require oxygen to function and survive, cancer cells are completely different. They actually prefer areas of the body where oxygen flow is poor. These low-oxygen zones make it much easier for tumors to take root and expand without meeting any resistance from healthy tissue. Now, think carefully about what contributes to a low-oxygen state inside your body. A sedentary lifestyle where you spend most of your time sitting. Poor dietary choices that are loaded with processed foods. Chronic emotional stress that never seems to go away. All of these factors work together silently to create an internal environment that is perfectly suited for cancer to grow and flourish. The third key truth I want to share with you is that cancer flourishes in an acidic environment. As cancer cells ferment glucose for energy, they produce lactic acid as a waste product. This buildup of acid lowers the pH level in nearby tissues, creating an internal environment that becomes more acidic than it should be. This acidic condition not only supports further cancer growth, but it also helps cancer cells hide from your immune system. This makes it much harder for your body to recognize the threat and fight back effectively. That is why maintaining a slightly alkaline internal state is considered one of the most effective ways to make your body less hospitable to cancer cells. Your diet, hydration habits, stress management practices, and even something as simple as deep breathing exercises all play important roles in maintaining this healthy balance inside your body. A story of hope and healing. Now, let me tell you about Elizabeth, a remarkable woman whose incredible healing journey has inspired countless others who have heard her story. Nearly 10 years ago, she came to our wellness center carrying an incredibly heavy burden on her heart. Elizabeth had been diagnosed with 3 tumors growing in her abdominal region. At 60 years old, her doctors told her she needed to start urgent chemotherapy treatment immediately due to the serious nature of her condition. However, Elizabeth felt deeply uneasy about taking that particular path forward. Her instincts were telling her to explore other options before committing to such an aggressive treatment plan. Elizabeth made the brave and difficult decision to pursue a completely natural approach instead. She was hoping to find healing without having to endure the harsh side effects that often come with conventional cancer treatments. With our support and guidance, Elizabeth embarked on what would become a truly transformational lifestyle change. She completely eliminated refined sugars, processed foods, and yeast from her diet. These were the very substances that had been feeding harmful microorganisms and making her condition worse. Elizabeth learned how to properly prepare and cook fresh vegetables, legumes, and other healing foods in ways that would nourish her body at the cellular level. She also began taking natural herbal remedies, including those that are specifically known to target fungal overgrowth and provide strong support to the immune system. Over the course of several months, something wonderful began to happen. Elizabeth's energy levels improved dramatically. The pain she had been experiencing began to subside. Most importantly of all, her medical condition began to reverse itself. Her incredible story serves as living proof of what the human body can accomplish when it is given the right support and the proper environment to heal naturally. Is her transformation not absolutely incredible? It is stories exactly like Elizabeth's that remind us how much genuine power lies in having the right knowledge and making truly informed choices about our health. The hidden power of olive leaves. Now, let us continue this journey of discovery as we explore the healing potential of one very special leaf that may completely surprise you. Olive leaves carry an ancient healing secret that many people tend to overlook, despite their absolutely incredible potential for supporting good health. Have you ever heard of olive leaf extract, or have you ever tried using it yourself? While most people are quite familiar with the numerous health benefits of olive oil, which is celebrated worldwide as one of the healthiest fats you can consume, the real powerhouse might actually be the leaves of the olive tree themselves. These small, vibrant green leaves are absolutely packed with a remarkable natural compound called oleuropein. This compound possesses incredibly potent antioxidant, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. This powerful combination is exactly what makes olive leaf extract such a hidden gem in the fight against illness, particularly cancer. Why is this information so important for you to know? Because our bodies are constantly under attack from something called oxidative stress and free radicals. These are harmful molecules that sneak around and damage our cells while quietly triggering the early stages of cancer growth in our tissues. Oleuropein helps neutralize these dangerous free radicals, protecting your cells from damage and significantly reducing your risk of cancer development. But the incredible benefits of olive leaf extract do not end there. Scientific research has shown that olive leaf extract also has the remarkable ability to block something called angiogenesis. This is the biological process where tumors stimulate the formation of brand new blood vessels. These newly formed vessels act exactly like supply lines, delivering the oxygen and nutrients that tumors desperately need to grow larger and spread to other parts of the body. By cutting off this crucial supply network, olive leaf extract effectively starves tumors, weakening them progressively until they begin to shrink and eventually die completely. But there is even more to olive leaves than just these powerful anti-cancer actions. Here is an interesting and often overlooked fact that you should know. When olive oil is consumed alongside certain foods, such as cooked tomatoes, it dramatically enhances your body's ability to absorb lycopene. Lycopene is a strong antioxidant that is renowned for its ability to reduce inflammation, especially in the prostate gland. This is particularly important information for men over the age of 40, as prostate health naturally becomes a greater concern as we age. Including meals that combine olive oil and tomatoes at least 3 times each week can be a simple yet highly effective dietary habit that supports long-term prostate health and overall cancer prevention. Powerful foods that fight cancer. Let us begin our exploration of cancer-fighting foods with something most of us know very well, the humble tomato. What is truly amazing about tomatoes is that when they are cooked, they release lycopene, which is a potent antioxidant that plays a key role in lowering inflammation throughout the entire body and supporting prostate health in particular. Lycopene has been extensively studied by researchers for its remarkable ability to neutralize harmful free radicals, which are directly linked to cancer development and progression. Here is a helpful tip to help you maximize these incredible benefits. When tomatoes are eaten along with olive oil, your body absorbs lycopene much more efficiently than when eaten alone. This simple food pairing makes the combination not only absolutely delicious, but also incredibly smart from a health perspective. So if dishes like homemade tomato sauces, hearty stews, or fresh garden salads drizzled with high-quality olive oil have not yet made it into your weekly meal rotation, now is truly a great time to start adding them regularly for their powerful cancer-fighting properties. Next, let us talk about legumes. Foods such as lentils, chickpeas, and black beans are much more than just excellent sources of plant-based protein. They are also low to moderate in carbohydrates, which help stabilize your blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation throughout your body. Both of these factors are absolutely critical in lowering your risk of chronic illnesses like cancer, because inflammation creates the perfect environment where cancer cells can thrive and multiply. Controlling inflammation through your dietary choices is absolutely essential for long-term health. If you are looking for a comforting and deeply nourishing meal, a warm bowl of seasoned legume stew or a hearty homemade lentil soup makes a perfect wholesome option for lunch or dinner. Plus, legumes are incredibly rich in fiber, which supports healthy digestion and helps your body eliminate toxins more effectively. This further contributes to cancer prevention by keeping your internal systems clean and functioning optimally. And then there is the wonderful lemon. With its sharp, tangy, and distinctly sour flavor, many people naturally assume that lemons are acidic for the body. But in reality, the truth is quite the opposite of what you might expect. While lemons certainly taste acidic when you bite into them, once they are properly digested by your stomach and intestines, they leave behind alkaline minerals such as potassium, magnesium, calcium, and small amounts of iron. These beneficial minerals help cleanse and alkalize your entire body from the inside out. These valuable minerals are absorbed in your intestines and then transported through your bloodstream to various tissues throughout your body, where they help balance your body's pH level naturally. This alkalizing effect supports your body's natural detoxification processes and plays a significant role in reducing the chronic inflammation that is one of the main contributors to cancer progression. Starting your day with a refreshing glass of warm lemon water is an easy and highly effective way to tap into these amazing benefits and support your overall health and vitality. Now, let us think about seeds for a moment. Have you ever considered why seeds like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds are so widely praised as nutrient-dense superfoods? Perhaps you have sprinkled some chia seeds on your morning oatmeal or added them to your favorite smoothies without fully appreciating their incredible nutritional value. What sets these tiny powerhouses apart from other foods is their excellent content of plant-based protein, combined with what nutritionists call a low glycemic impact. This means they deliver a steady, sustained release of energy without causing rapid spikes in your blood sugar levels. This steady energy release is absolutely vital for maintaining stable insulin levels, which helps reduce the chronic inflammation that is directly linked to cancer development. There is an ancient belief that all seed-bearing plants are truly nature's gifts, packed with essential nutrients that our bodies desperately need to function at their best. These tiny nutritional powerhouses also help support pH balance in your body, promoting a less acidic internal environment where cancer cells find it extremely difficult to grow and multiply successfully. What should we eat every day? One of the easiest yet most powerful habits you can adopt for your long-term health is adding dark leafy greens like kale, spinach, or Swiss chard to your daily meals. These vibrant, colorful greens do not just add appealing visual interest and pleasing texture to your plate. They are absolutely packed with a wide range of essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are vital for keeping your body functioning at its very best. Why does this matter so much for your health? Because your body depends heavily on these crucial nutrients to fuel a wide variety of critical processes, from strengthening your immune system and supporting optimal gut health to protecting your heart and boosting your natural energy production. Dark leafy greens are truly some of nature's most nutrient-dense foods. These incredible vegetables provide powerful health benefits that can help prevent chronic diseases and promote overall well-being throughout your entire body. If your current meals rarely include these kinds of healing vegetables, you could be missing out on some of the most valuable and therapeutic gifts that nature has to offer. Now, if the idea of eating large portions of fresh vegetables every single day feels overwhelming, time-consuming, or simply not feasible with your busy schedule, please do not worry. There is an easy and convenient solution you can turn to. You can incorporate natural supplements such as barley grass powder or specially formulated green superfood blends. These products concentrate many of the same powerful nutrients found in fresh leafy greens into a convenient powder form that you can easily mix into water, juice, or smoothies. These superfood powders are a fantastic way to simplify your daily nutrition routine and ensure consistency in getting the nutrients your body needs. They help fill in nutritional gaps, especially when fresh produce is not always readily available, or when life gets particularly hectic and meal preparation becomes challenging. Incorporating these natural supplements into your daily diet can make it much easier to maintain optimal nutrient intake and support your long-term health goals without having to sacrifice convenience or spend hours in the kitchen every day. Foods we should avoid to prevent cancer. Have you noticed how cancer cases continue to rise steadily, even with all the remarkable progress we have made in medical technology and treatment options? While many of us focus carefully on what foods we should eat more of, we often completely ignore the foods we desperately need to cut back on. These are foods that quietly weaken our natural defenses and create the perfect internal setup for cancer to take hold and grow. At the very top of this list is refined sugar, which represents a truly hidden danger to our health. Cancer cells absolutely thrive on sugar, using it as their main fuel source to spread and multiply throughout the body. When we consume too many sweet treats, soft drinks, candy, or even seemingly innocent bottled fruit juices, we are unknowingly feeding those harmful cells exactly what they need to flourish. To make a much smarter choice for your health, consider replacing refined white sugar with natural alternatives like raw honey, pure maple syrup, or coconut sugar. These natural sweeteners are much gentler on your body and do not cause the same dramatic spikes in blood sugar that feed cancer cells. Next, let us talk about modern wheat, which is dramatically different from the ancient grains that our ancestors ate for thousands of years. Today's commercially processed wheat has much higher gluten levels than traditional varieties, making it significantly harder for your digestive system to break down properly. This can trigger inflammation throughout your body and potentially weaken your immune system over time. Think about common foods like white bread, regular pasta, packaged cookies, and crackers. Most of these everyday items are made from this altered, highly processed wheat, making the switch to whole grain or ancient grain breads, pastas, and baked goods can be a much better alternative for your daily meals and long-term health. Another item you should watch out for is aged cheese, especially varieties that contain visible mold. While these cheeses can certainly be flavorful and enjoyable, they can carry substances that may burden your immune system if consumed too frequently. It is generally safer to stick with fresh, minimally processed cheeses that are much easier on your digestive system and overall health. We also cannot forget about caffeine consumption. In moderation, caffeine is usually perfectly fine and can even provide some health benefits. However, drinking too much coffee, strong black teas, or energy drinks on a regular basis can increase the acidity levels in your body, which may inadvertently support cancer development over time. If you are looking to cut back on your caffeine intake, try switching to caffeine-free herbal teas or roasted chicory root drinks. These are delicious alternatives that can help your body maintain a more balanced internal environment. The power of choice. Now, I want you to think carefully about this important question. What happens to our bodies if we never make positive changes to what we eat on a daily basis? Our body, just like a finely tuned machine, absolutely needs the right kind of fuel to operate at its best. Without consuming enough nutrient-rich, antioxidant-packed foods on a regular basis, our immune defenses slowly but surely begin to weaken over time. This leaves us increasingly vulnerable and open to serious health conditions like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, or even cancer. None of us want that kind of outcome for ourselves or our loved ones. But here is the truly encouraging news. We can completely turn this situation around by simply being more mindful and intentional about what we choose to eat each day. By choosing natural, healing foods consistently, we can actively boost our health, safeguard our future well-being, and protect the people we care about most. The beautiful truth is that every single meal represents a new opportunity to nourish your body and strengthen your natural defenses against disease. Every healthy choice you make, no matter how small it might seem, adds up over time to create powerful, lasting changes in your overall health and vitality. So, how about starting this transformation today? The choices you make right now, in this very moment, could prevent years of unnecessary suffering later in your life. You have the power to take control of your health destiny, and it begins with the very next meal you eat. Remember, my dear friends, cancer will not wait for us to make better choices. But the positive steps we take today can make all the difference in our tomorrow. Will you choose to stay passive and hope for the best? Or will you take decisive action to stay strong, healthy, and vibrant as you age? Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about these important health topics. Your commitment to understanding and improving your health is truly inspiring. If this information has been valuable to you, please consider sharing it with someone else who might benefit from these natural healing insights. Your support helps us reach more people who are looking to stay strong and healthy as they navigate their golden years. Together, we can build a community of people who choose health, vitality, and natural healing over illness and suffering. Remember, the journey to better health begins with a single step. Take that step today, and watch as your body responds with increased energy, improved vitality, and stronger natural defenses against disease. You deserve to live your best life at every age, and these natural approaches can help you achieve that goal. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep choosing life and vitality every single day. Until we meet again, take care of yourself and remember that your health is your greatest treasure.